And I'm going to share 3 steps, 3 things you can start doing right now to ensure you book more appointments by creating a bigger impact on your prospect's business and on your prospect's lives. Step number 1, you have to start creating more awareness through prospect-focused content. Now, that content can come by way of social media, emails, webinars, podcasts, public speaking. I don't care what channel or channels you use, but you have got to start bringing more value to your prospects through prospect-focused content. I can't say that the right way. You see, if you focus your effort on creating more awareness, what you are doing is having a bigger impact on the lives of your prospects. Sitting behind a phone and making one cold call after another, talking to people who have no clue who you are, does nothing to create an impact in their business. It does nothing. But creating content every single week that brings value, that uplifts your prospect's business, heck, it might uplift their life, is how you start bringing massive value to your prospects. Why? Because you're impacting them before they ever meet you. So the first step you've got to take if you want to have a bigger impact on your prospects so you can increase your income is you have to start bringing and creating more awareness through prospect-focused content. The second we took our content to the next level, our LinkedIn content, our email content, our YouTube content, public speaking, the podcast, the second we made it all about the prospect and how much value we were going to bring to the prospect, we instantly saw an uptick in inbound leads. We were opening more doors. We were opening more doors with the right prospects, which led to better sales conversations. But it all started with the level of awareness we were creating through prospect-focused educational content. Step number 2, as you create this prospect-focused educational content, you have to spend more time giving than you are asking. Think about it. The traditional way you and I have been taught in this industry to go attract prospects is through cold calling, cold emails. I was taught how to go door to door. How are you bringing and giving any value to the prospect through those forms of prospecting? Every one of those channels of prospecting is nothing but asking. All you're doing all day is asking for appointments, asking for business, ask. You eventually become an asshole. Prospects don't like that. They're annoyed by that. This is how you get prospects who never return your call or your email again. We have arrived at a day and age where prospects want more value from you than they ever have before they're ever going to consider hiring you. So as you create more prospect-focused content, this content has to be focused on giving them as much value as you can. One of the best pieces of advice I have ever been given by a mentor of mine, Rory Vaden, is save the best for first. You got to give the good stuff. Spend your time sharing as much good information as you can with your prospects before you ever open the door, because what you're going to do is you're going to open better and more doors, and you're going to walk in with people who already like you and trust you. Why? Because you're having an impact on their business and they've never met you yet. And step number 3, tell your prospects you can help them more often. Spend more time telling people that you can help them. Now, you might be sitting there listening to this going, Andy, really? That's step number 3? Yeah, it is. But here's why it's so hard for you to do it right now. You're too afraid to sound salesy. You're too afraid to come off as annoying. But if you believe that what you sell can actually change the trajectory of your prospect's business and the lives of the people who work there, you have an obligation to tell as many people as you possibly can. The word sales gets such a bad rap because when you hear the word sales, you think of used car salesmen or people who try to dupe and trick you into buying something from them for the sake of a quick win. Don't get caught up in thinking that way. Sales is an obligation if you truly believe in what you sell and you truly believe what you have to sell can change your prospects' business for the good, for the better. That is something I had to learn when I started Complete Game Consulting. I had built my own product. I believed in it. I built it. Then it was up to me to go tell as many people as I possibly can that I can help them. So step number 3 is just getting more deliberate about you telling people how you can help them. The truth is you're not telling enough people that because you're afraid of annoying them. You're afraid of coming off as too salesy. If you believe in what you sell and you believe you can help them win, why not tell them as often as you can? So those are my tips for you today. It starts by focusing on said that wrong, focusing on impact before you focus on income. Instead of focusing on income and trying to win at all costs so you can grow your income, I want you to start focusing on impact first, because a reality is that if you focus on impact, the sales will always follow. If you focus on impacting your prospect's business and your prospect's life as much as you can and as often as you can, you're going to open more doors consistently. Those are going to be better conversations because you will have prospects who trust you and you have credibility with them. And it's ultimately going to lead to more sales, which leads to you growing your income, which is your ultimate goal anyways. And the easiest way to do that is to start by focusing on creating as much awareness as you can with your prospects through prospect-focused educational content, and throw it out on as many channels as you possibly can. Emails, social media, webinars, podcasts, public speaking. I don't care. You got to put it everywhere. Number 2, give before you ask. Challenge yourself to see how much you can give to a prospect before you ever ask for their business. The more you give, the more value you are going to bring to their life. And the more value you bring to their life, the easier it's going to be for them to say yes to you. And number 3, if you truly believe in what you sell and you truly believe you can help your prospects, you got to tell them that you can help them as often as you can. Don't be afraid to tell people you have something that they will find value. Don't be afraid to tell prospects you truly believe you can improve their current situation. It's not salesy. It's just you being confident about what you have to offer and being confident you can help the people you're trying to do business with. You see, if you continue to just focus on your income, you're going to continue to come off as pushy and desperate, and you're going to continue seeking all of these short-term hacks to get a quick win, and none of them work, at least not for the long run. And the only thing you're ever going to do if your prospects in that mode, in that mentality, is turn them off, turn them away. Focus on impact first. Then the income will follow. How do you do it? Prospect-focused content. Give before you ask, save the best for first, and then tell your prospects you can help them as often as you can. If you do these 3 things, you will be blown away by how much impact you are creating for every one of your prospects. And as that impact grows, so too will your income. We have experienced it here at Complete Game Consulting. Our clients have experienced it, and I know it is the way to do business these days. And this is why I wanted to share it with you. So take what you learned today, apply it, focus on impact, don't focus on your income, and everything will change for you.